As you may know, these days we are confronted with an unprecedented phenomenon. Hundreds now claim to have been actually abducted by alien beings. These experiences often follow a pattern. Someone sights a UFO, blacks out, and then awakens hours later with no memory of what has occurred. Under hypnosis, however, he or she will recount a harrowing tale of small gray beings and humiliating physical examinations. We have reason to believe that young Eddie Gray has had an experience of this kind. In your presence, I will attempt to hypnotize him to recover these hidden memories. His story may chill you, may shock you. There may be parts of it that you may find difficult to believe. But it is a story that you will never be able to forget. Join us now, won't you, in our quest for lost time. This is Eddie Gray, and he has a startling story to tell us. Tell me, Eddie, what do you remember of the events of July 27th, 1988?
I don't know. What day was that?
Please answer the question, Eddie. What do you remember of July 27th, 1988?
Oh, nothing in particular. It was 2 years ago.
The amnesia may be worse than I thought. Do you recall seeing a UFO?
A UFO?
Yes, you know, a flying saucer.
I know what a UFO is.
Well, then answer the question.
Oh, no, I've never seen one. When did you think I had?
It is worse than I thought. The entire experience seems to be blocked.
What?
Eddie, I'd like you to take a little test.
What kind of a test?
I'm going to name some common types of UFO, and I want you to just pick one.
But I didn't see one.
This is just a test. Are you ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Cigar shape, saucer shape, or football shape. This is just a test, Eddie. This doesn't commit you to anything.
All right, cigar shape.
Huh. He was apparently abducted directly by the mother ship.
I was not.
And why did you pick that one?
Well, you told me to.
Well, yes, of course I did. I knew that your subconscious would pick the one that you had seen. That was the only way to get past your denial.
I don't have denial.
You're even denying your denial.
I am not.
Let's have a little medical history, Eddie. Have you had any unusual illnesses?
No.
Massive nosebleeds?
No.
Unexplained scars?
No.
A small scar right below the knee, for example?
No.
Right about here?
Ow! Well, now I do.
And yet you never noticed it until now.
That hurt.
Yes, I know. Have you had any unusual dreams?
No.
No nightmares?
No. Well, there is one.
Yes.
But you're chasing me with a butcher knife.
Well, that's obviously irrelevant. Any unusual pregnancies?
What?
Miscarriages or menstrual irregularities?
Oh, no, I'm a boy.
Here I have deliberately asked the leading question, but the witness has stuck to his story.
I couldn't have anything like that.
I think that we can trust you. Are you ready to be hypnotized, Eddie?
Well, it hurt what?
Of course not. Let's just lie down on the table here.
Well, you already hurt my leg.
Yes, I know. Just relax, make yourself comfortable.
Ow!
Sorry. Would you roll the tape, please, Al?
You are going to relax. So begin by making yourself perfectly comfortable. Sit down in your favorite chair. The chair in which you do your reading, your
All right, cut the
thinking.
tape. So, do you remember any aliens?
Well, I'm not hypnotized.
You're not?
Oh, no. You can't just turn some tape on for a few seconds and expect me to be hypnotized. That's not how it works.
You're not hypnotized.
No.
All right, roll the tape again.
Relax completely. And now listen to my advice.
All right, cut the tape. So, do you remember the aliens now?
Well, I'm still not hypnotized.
You're not?
Oh, no. It doesn't just happen automatically. It's not like turning on a toaster or something.
You're still not hypnotized.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry the subject is so uncooperative.
I am not.
He's undoubtedly been traumatized by the events of July 28th.
I thought you said the 27th.
Well, which was it?
Which is what?
Well, which day don't you remember?
I don't remember either of them. That's 2 years ago.
Seems we're facing a memory lapse of 2 days, not one. No wonder the subject is resistant.
I am not.
Lie back, Eddie. Make yourself comfortable.
Ow!
Sorry. Just try to relax.
I am relaxing.
You hit the tape, please.
High above your head, at an approximate angle of 45.
Are you hypnotized yet?
No!
Gaze at an intent. Don't strain your
How about now?
No!
Well, we don't have all night, you know.
Well, how can I get hypnotized if you keep butting in and asking questions?
Well, Eddie, we're doing this so that you can answer my questions.
What?
If you come out of the trance every time I ask you something, how will we find anything out?
But I'm not in a trance.
Oh, why not?
Because you keep asking me questions.
Well, that's why I'm here.
Oh, I give up.
Good, just stop, buddy. Just try to relax.
Ow!
Sorry.
As you are gazing there, your eyes are becoming warm.
How about now?
No!
All right, cut the tape. Come on, Eddie.
What?
Unfortunately, the witness has proven to be a poor hypnotic subject.
Oh.
Severely traumatized by his 3-day ordeal.
3 days?
Remember July 29th?
No, 2 years ago.
Severely traumatized by his 3-day ordeal, he is, sad to say, too cowardly to face the truth.
Oh.
As long as he keeps running away from his problems, we'll remain hopelessly stymied in our quest for lost time. Thank you. Come on, Eddie.
Ow!
Sorry. Well, we'd like to add another little part here, which is kind of spontaneous, kind of unrehearsed, kind of unwritten and unprofessional, that I've cooked up with Mr. Keel here. He suggested that perhaps the reason that Eddie has been resistant to hypnosis is that he has latent psychic powers. Now, Eddie, are you aware of any psychic powers that you have?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Are you aware of any psychic powers that you might not know of?
Well, how can I be aware of them if I didn't know of them?
Well, that's my point, Eddie. That's exactly my point. That's often the way it is. So I'd like to try a little demonstration here, a little experiment, and see if we can uncover any of these powers. First of all, it will be necessary to blindfold you,
Well, why do you have to do that?
so you won't be able to see anything.
Oh.
Mr. Keel, could you help me here? I don't think we need to go with the bread dough and the gaffer's tape.
No, I don't think that will be necessary.
You could just tie that tightly around him.
Ow!
Make sure that's tied firmly.
Not that firmly.
That'll be okay. Can you see anything?
What?
I said, can you see anything?
I can't hear anything. You have to open my ears.
Thank you. Thank you. I think this will be fine.
What?
For our first experiment, we'd like to just have somebody stand in the audience. What about you, George? Why don't you just stand?
What's going on?
We're having somebody in the audience stand, Eddie, and we'd like to have you just guess what's in his pocket.
How should I know?
Well, just make a guess, Eddie. Just say the first thing that comes into your mind. See if you can guess what's in his pocket.
Keys.
Do you have any keys in your pocket?
Yes.
Well,
What?
you got the answer right, Eddie.
Well, so?
Would you like to try to bend the key, Eddie?
Well, no, that would render it useless.
All right, he's temperamental, you know. You know how these psychics are. I believe Dr. Eisenblatt had the same problem with Ted Sirius.
What?
We'd like to try now for a third test here.
This is very uncomfortable and humiliating.
We're going to continue now, Eddie. Before the dinner, Mr. Keel and I have taped a dollar bill under one of these chairs. We used a common federal issue $1 note. There's nothing tricky about it. It's not marked in any way. And we used common, ordinary Scotch tape. Now, don't feel for it now. Using common, ordinary Scotch tape, which we bought at the drugstore, we selected it at random from a drugstore, which we also selected at random from the phone book. We also selected the phone book at random. We did 2 of them. We flipped a coin. And would you like to try to guess the date on the coin, Eddie?
No!
It's temperamental. So this experiment will be in 2 parts. First of all, we would like Eddie to guess which chair the dollar bill is under, and then to guess the serial number. So why don't you just guess which chair this could be under?
I don't know, I can't see anything.
Well, why don't you just point in the general direction?
Here.
Well, what about you in the white sweater, sir?
There was something definitely taped under this chair.
Well, you may be batting another 1,000, Eddie. Oh, it's a large snail. That's interesting, but that's not really what we're looking for.
What? Did I get it right?
No, I don't think so. Why don't you try another one?
I don't know, I can't see anything.
No.
What about here?
What about you in the blue sweater? Another snail. I think that may be an unknown species. I don't recognize that. I seem to remember an infestation of giant snails in Ceylon in 1910. This is unprecedented for McLean, Virginia. Well, this is obviously getting out of our depth here. What is started out as a simple parapsychological experiment has turned into a cryptozoological event. But we'd like to thank you very much. You might want to check under your chair. Have this all recorded and tabulated later. Thank you very much.
You got another one? Cargo. I got these.